Hey, I just got back from lunch. Did you finish that report yet?
Well, not exactly. Still working on it. I'm not finished just yet. I got a little sidetracked, but I will get them to you first thing this afternoon.
It is first thing this afternoon.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but I mean, I am working on
But
it. I'll have.
what do you mean that the report isn't finished yet?
I'm still in the process of working on it. I've just been a little distracted.
Distracted. Our meeting starts in an hour.
I can have it.
No. What were you doing? Were you listening to another hunting podcast again? I swear, I give the staff in this office the freedom to do whatever they want to do as long as they meet a deadline. That is the first bullet underneath your job description. Pays attention to detail and deadlines. And deadlines. Dude, are you even listening to me right now?
Welcome to episode 182 of the Whitetail Distraction Podcast. My name's Austin, and joining me in the podport, Charles Hedlund. How you, buddy?
Doing good, man. How are you doing?
Not bad, not bad.
We have never came up with a better name for this place.
No, we tried so many, and they just all, fell apart.
Nobody even tried to help us either. That's the worst part. Not one person said, hey, call it this.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
I don't know.
What's that all about?
The Rack Shack was always awesome.
Yeah.
And the Rack Garage doesn't sound nearly as
No.
cool. But it's not a shack anymore, so we can't call it that.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
This is the uppity version of our Rack Shack.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's all right. Keeps us warm in the
winter.
wintertime. Keeps us warm in the summertime, too.
It does. There is a fan, but it just kind of blows hot air at you.
Man, I should reach out to this person. I saw it on the Facebook Marketplace the other day.
Oh my goodness gracious! Look at this guy. That's
Oh, I know who it is.
you know who it is.
I was gonna say there's one of those AC units going through the window. I was gonna get it $20
That's awesome.
for down in the Rack Shack. Psh.
You're on the Whitetail Distraction Podcast. What's up there, a damn Rayhar?
Hey guys, thought I'd call in and say hi.
I knew it was you, so I just kept talking. I hope you don't mind.
No.
Wow.
What are you up to, buddy?
Just got home. Been
Home.
a crazy week.
What you actually work?
Well, I work and then we're in the process of cleaning out the fire hall to tear it down. So I've been there every night after work. So yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, you sent me a Snapchat the other night of you just blasting through a wall.
Oops.
Oops.
He said oops. What, you just now you're selling the fire hall or what? Like you just did all these sales of all these trucks and all these things, made all this money, now you're just gonna get rid of the fire hall or what? What's going on, man?
Building a new one. Need to be bigger.
Need to
Okay.
be bigger.
Don't have enough room for
All right, fair enough. Well, so the whole point of our call-in episode today is a would you rather. And Austin and I kind of were bouncing around a bunch of ideas, but we didn't know how to kind of post this. So we're going to make one up on the fly. Austin, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. I can go first.
Give one a damn Rayhard.
I'm gonna give one to a damn Rayhar because I know he likes both of these animals.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with a fighting one. Okay.
What the hell?
Adam, would you rather fight a buck fully rutted up? I'm talking let's say 130-inch goofy racked buck. Or would you rather fight 8 Super Jakes? And they are pissed.
probably $1.
Really?
Okay.
I've got spurred a couple times. That's enough.
Yeah, I mean, the Super Jakes, though, they don't, that's the whole, they only
kinda have
like
spurs.
a half-inch spur, maybe.
Yeah, but they can flog you with their wings, and I'm not about that.
No, you're right.
What if I made it 3 Super Jakes?
I'd be more inclined for that.
Yeah, I think I'd take on 3. 8 would be tough, man. They would scratch your eyeballs out. They could peck you. They can hit you with the wings. They could do a lot.
You could also pick up a stick and F up some turkeys. I don't think you could mess up a deer with a stick.
If I hit a deer in the head with a stick, I think he's going to be pretty disoriented.
Maybe.
But here's the other part, too. Deer aren't that nimble. So you can, if you just lay them one time, like a bullfighter,
Okay.
and grab their antlers.
Get 'em in a headlock.
Yeah, now you're in control.
Interesting.
What are you going to do to that deer? If you're fighting a 130-inch non-typical, What is the go-to move, Adam?
I usually don't go anywhere without carrying, so hopefully I just grab my pistol.
It's a solid move.
Let's say the pistol jams. Unfortunately,
You missed the first shot and it's jammed. You got a stovepipe.
now you have to fight him. Hand
Start beating it
by
with my hands. I don't know.
Okay.
thing's got probably
Even
like
tell-
12
Ride it.
points.
What do you want?
What's up?
I'm gonna jump on and ride it. I don't know what else to do. He can't hit me if I'm behind.
That's
good.
true.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to get around him because otherwise he's going to get up and either hoof you or he's going to jab you with his 92 points that he has. It's a good point. Austin, which one would you take?
I think I would take the 8 Super Jakes,
Yeah?
to be honest with you.
You think you can get around one?
I think I could, violence, speed, surprise. I think I would, I'd like poke one in the eyes and I'd kick at one and I don't
Captain
know.
Insano shows
I'd
no
be like,
wussy.
yeah, exactly. I'd be like Captain Insano. I'd basically look like a crazy person doing karate.
Yeah. At that point, you got to just like karate chop their neck or something.
I think I'd take on the turkeys.
That is a tough one. It's not the way I would.
I think if I was smelling sexy and that buck wanted me, I'd have a problem.
I think if it was 8 toms, you'd be in a lot of trouble because of the spurs.
The Spurs. That's why I went with Super Jake.
But still, Jake still mess you up.
They could. They mess up Toms all the time. Yeah.
Toms have
Good thing my
spurs.
name's not Tom.
Good point. So what's new there, Adam, other than working a whole bunch? You done anything in the outdoor realm yet?
Not really. I need to. I've been
Yeah.
thinking about it, but that's about farther it's gotten.
Other than shooting your bow, you've been doing that.
Yeah, and our challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do this week's shot.
Me too.
After last week, I didn't want to. It was so bad. I shot so good in practice last week. I was smoking them, dude. And as soon as I turned on that camera, I fell to pieces. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to shoot after. And I was so flustered.
Yeah.
My very next 2 shots, I missed my bag entirely. And I smoked my backstop with both of them. I just put everything away.
Wow. Did you check your yardage pin? Make sure you were on the right yardage?
I was on the right yardage.
Yeah.
I was all messed up after I shot that round.
Damn. Yeah, the challenge is going well, though. I mean, we're 3 weeks in. This is the 3rd week. This week's shot is 37 yards at a 5-inch circle, 1 shot.
1 shot.
Last week, I'll tell you what, I thought that was going to be a free 50 points for everybody, but that was a little bit more challenge. I think the timing, I was thinking about this the other day, the timing of that shot being week 2, being, what was it, first week of July. I think not a lot of people are shooting very consistently right now. The people that are, they were drilling them. I mean, they were just bang, 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 5 of them. A couple of them were teasing the line. You know, Adam shot great this week or last week. Absolutely fantastic. Probably had the best overall group, in my opinion.
Yeah, I ruined it, bro. Thanks,
Yeah,
Chuck.
you're welcome. Nobody said you had to shoot all 5 arrows at the same time.
This is true.
Yeah, I know.
Just saying. Okay, I shouldn't. I should have learned my lesson. I shot 4 before, like you said. First 4 arrows, bang, 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 bang.
Just
all
money.
4 in.
Money.
I'm like, all right, we're good. Let's just send it. I think I hit 2 out of 5. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? 23 yards, 4-inch circle, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think if we did that week 8 or 9, everybody would have hit.
We would have been golden. You got those nerves out of the way at that point. This was week 2, and I was just a mess.
I don't know. What are you thinking, Adam? How are you feeling about your performance so far this year? You're shooting pretty good.
I can get 2 or 3 to group up, and then my pin just kind of gravitates towards it.
Yeah.
I don't know, just something about shooting.
Yeah.
If I can get 1 or 2 right where my pin just kind of hovers with those, and then bad things happen. And
Well, that's not good for this week. You only get 1 shot.
Yeah.
yeah, see, I was gonna shoot it last night, but we had tornado-like winds.
That was crazy.
So
Yeah, it was pretty wild last night.
So week 1 was 2 shots at, what was it? Let me look it up real quick. I got it right here. 2 shots, 31 yards, 3-inch circle.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam, you shot 2 shots. You
Hit one.
scored 19. You missed by 1 inch total in 2 shots. Then week 2, we just mentioned you shot perfect 50. So all 5 arrows in, 23 yards at a 4-inch circle. So yeah, man, you're doing just fine. You're right there. I mean, there's a couple guys that they're still perfect, but you're 1 inch behind, bud.
We'll get there.
Yeah,
Can't let everybody think they're winning. Someone's got to beat the champion this year.
that's true. They're coming after you. You are the reigning champ right now, so you got to withhold your title, dude. Or you're gonna have to send that hat back to me.
As long as I can beat Justin, so when he listens to this, calling him out, it's a vendetta against him. It's always just like a little competition between me and him.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like a running race. So that's who I'm gunning for. I don't care about anybody else.
Oh, okay. I like that little local competition there.
Yeah.
You guys should start shooting some of these shots together to put pressure on one another.
Now, if you start putting pressure on him, he folds.
Right.
Oh.
So that benefits you, I think. Ice in your veins.
Ice.
Now, last year, I believe Justin was in the lead for most of the year. Is that correct? I'm pretty sure he jumped out to the lead.
Yeah, he was in the lead, I believe, most of the year, and I was just creeping behind him the whole time.
I'm going to give you another would you rather, too, since we have you on the phone.
All right, one more, and then
Yeah, you get one more. All right. Would you rather shoot a Pope and Young buck every 3 years? That's your only deer you shoot, and you shoot a Pope and Young buck every 3 years, or shoot 3 doe every year?
I'll shoot three doe every year.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that one. I'd shoot the 3 doe every year too.
I think a lot of people would because we like deer meat. But okay, so let me spice it up then. Same scenario, except every 5th year you shoot a 100-inch buck. So no, hold on. I have to. No. Every 2 years you shoot a Pope and Young buck, and every 5th year you shoot a 150. And those are the only deer you shoot. Or
You kill turkeys in the.
yeah, you can kill turkeys. Yeah, you can absolutely kill turkeys. Or you can
I don't know,
shoot
that's
2
pretty-
doe every year.
Oh, if it's only 2 doe, I don't know.
Now you're only getting
Might
a
have-
deer every other year, and then on that 5th year, you're getting another one. So you get a deer 3 years in a row, or you can
Yeah,
have
we might
2
have
every
to do
year.
that. I might choose the bucks on that one.
Yeah.
As long as I can kill turkeys. I've gotten more into turkeys in the past 4 or 5 years than anything.
Not a boy.
All right, it was good talking to you, Adam.
Not allowed to say the T word, isn't? Didn't you see that in the write up when you joined in the lobby? It says no talking turkeys. And it says it right there, man.
Brought me in fast to hear that.
It's not my role.
All
Trust
good.
me.
I'm just kidding. Hey, my question had turkeys in it, so we're good. I
That is
messed
true.
up first.
Yep.
Oh, man. Well, dude, what are you excited for this season? I know we were going to let you go, but I wanted to ask you that one last thing. What are you excited for this season? Like, do you have any new properties you picked up? Are you excited about a deer you've seen or something that made it through the winter or gun season? Or what do you got anything like that?
I don't even have cameras up. There's one up, but it's cell cam, but I turned it off. So I don't even know what's out there. I kind of like that. I kind of quit doing a lot of the cameras last year, and it was kind of more fun. So I don't know if I'm really going to put that many cameras up, if any.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Justin started one new plot that we're going to put in. I think it's going to be killer. Other than that, about the same as every year. We have our regular stuff we do.
Very cool. I can dig it. What are you going to be putting in that plot, just out of curiosity?
Well, I got some Uncle Al's fall blends, some big time in fuel. I don't know. We have a bunch of variety of stuff to try.
I noticed
Nice.
most of that was back 40.
Little back 40 seed, huh?
Yeah, the big time was, I got it free or something somewhere, so couldn't really pass it up.
Just mix it in there. You gotta have some variety. I feel you. But, that back 40 seed, good for you, man, because I know you guys are big into them. Pretty sure you guys are the reason we started talking to them in the first place, so love that connection.
Yeah, good guys.
Great guys indeed. Well, Adam, we will let you go, sir. We're gonna continue our intro since we kind of had you call so early. We haven't gotten into anything yet, so we're gonna take care of some business and keep this thing rolling.
All right. Good talking to you guys. Talk to you later.
Thanks,
Yes, sir,
buddy.
buddy.
Appreciate you calling.
See it. All right. So, as I was saying about that air conditioner, that's probably gone. $20.
I'm feeling
Can you
actually
believe
pretty
that?
good now. I'm not so bad anymore.
It's been cooling off in the evenings. It's
Yeah.
been nice.
Yeah. It was nice this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
It's supposed to be like 90s, upper 80s and 90s for the most part through the weekend. And then next week I saw some potential like 70-degree highs.
Oh, my goodness. How good would that be?
Is that another call? No. Okay.
No. I thought it was for a second.
I got nervous. I was like, come on.
I thought it was for a second.
Before we get another one, let's get through some business.
Let's talk about some stuff.
What are we wearing right now? We got some pretty dope new gear on.
Dude, I got to be honest. These shirts are sweet.
They're nice, right?
Scree gear. Make camo great again, man.
Yeah, boy. That's the new giveaway we are excited to announce.
We are. I don't know if you know this or not, but Scree's giving away an elite starter bundle.
Yes, they are. Mm-hmm. And all you got to do to enter, guess what? You just have to make a post on Instagram with a photo and tell them what camo means to you, and that's it.
Get you one entry.
Yeah,
You
one
can
entry.
get 5 entries, however,
What?
if you make a video explaining why make camo great again, what it means to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is make camo great again
What is
to you?
make camo
What
great
is it?
again? Yeah, what is it to you?
What's that
Yeah.
mean?
What's it mean?
What does that mean to you, Austin?
Brother,
Brother,
Man, to me, making camo great again is exactly that. Like, I like that they are like trying to get like the normal everyday guy into a great camo for an affordable price.
yeah. Okay.
Good warranty behind it, so you don't have to really worry about your gear too much. Everybody else is jacking that price up. They're taking it down. They're thinking about the every guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The everyday guy.
I think what, for me, since I put you on the spot, I'll answer as well, because we kind of talked about it earlier, but we didn't give ourselves an answer. Well, I think what a lot of it is they're looking to, show off your heritage of camo.
I get that.
Hunt camp, that kind of stuff. But if you really think about it, what Scree's doing now, we're creating that heritage tradition and stuff
For sure.
with Scree camo.
Yeah.
Like I've been wearing it for the last probably 6 years or more.
Yeah.
I can't even remember how long ago it's been since I started wearing Scree.
I'd say 6 years sounds right.
Probably around that point.
Is it 6?
I
5.
think so. I think I've had it I had
You've
a
had it
couple
for a while.
pieces for a while.
Regardless,
So-
it's been a while.
So 5 or 6 years I've
Yeah.
been wearing Scree, and it's like starting to create those memories. I got my brother some,
Mm-hmm.
bought my dad some. We all have Scree, Russ bought Jess some Scree stuff too. Like she has
Hey-o.
a ptarmigan jacket and stuff.
No
like,
kidding.
Yeah. So it's like what make camo great again to me is like that is it. That's our traditional stuff, all of our background of like the family, everybody getting together for hunt camp. Like that's what camo is more than just a pattern.
Absolutely.
That's what that's what you think of
I'm
when
with
you
ya.
start talking camo and that. So that's what it means to me.
Dude, look at our turkey camp. We made all kinds of memories. Every photo that I look back on, everybody's wearing Scree gear.
Yeah. All those guys.
So cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it goes, yeah, exactly. It goes from personal families to podcast family.
Yeah. Podcast family.
Yeah. There's a lot of the podcast family wearing Scree.
There is, too.
Big time,
That's fun, man.
which is crazy.
That is crazy. You know what else is crazy?
What's that?
Freddy Krueger blood. Coming out of a
How do you get
VIP.
that? That's how you get it? Out of a VIP archery broadhead?
Yeah.
Any broadhead will do.
Any broadhead will do, man. Combat vet, veteran, commander.
We don't
Ranger.
recommend you use the guillotine on deer, though.
I don't.
We don't recommend it.
No, I don't recommend that.
Probably get the job done, probably, but I'm not going to stand behind that.
Yeah.
Not to the intended use.
I got to be honest. I bet it would do some
Oh, dude,
dirty damage on a yote, but
It would,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
We got to talk about some yote stuff, too.
Oh, my goodness. I know. You had one
Forgot all
heck
about
of a
that.
time.
But yeah, dude, VIP archery, great people, American made, veteran owned. How can you ask for anything more than that?
I know. You know who else are great people?
Back 40 Seed Boys.
Back 40 Seed Boys.
Yes, they are.
I love those guys.
Just, they're such good people.
They are.
But their seed might be even better than them. I don't know. I don't know. It's an argument that I think we could put to a test.
I
Just
tend
saying.
to agree. I mean, we just had one caller call on,
Yeah.
and guess what he was planning to supply?
Back 40 Seed.
Back 40 Seed. The other stuff he was throwing in there, he got for free. He was just like, yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
well, I got this
Yeah.
too. You know, but he didn't put his hard-earned money into that other brand. He
right.
put his hard-earned money into Back 40 Seed because he believes in them, because it's a great product.
And it's Pennsylvania.
And they're great people.
And they're
so,
great
like,
people.
It's 50-50, you know? Is the seed better or the people better? I think they're both absolutely phenomenal.
I don't know. I bet VIP and also Back 40 Seed, I bet they're making camo great again.
I bet they are.
There you go.
Ba-ba-da bing, ba-da-ba boom. Anyways, that's the business. Good job.
You good job.
Proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
We reversed roles from our little video, and it threw us both off, I think.
I think it did too. I don't know how that just happened.
We rehearsed it a different way, man.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That was fun though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Look for our video coming out on Instagram. We're
And
doing a little
probably
promotional.
Facebook and TikTok.
It'll
and
be on
everywhere.
everything.
Yeah.
Yep. On everything. I think
the
I
fun
lost
places.
access to our TikTok.
Oh, I can give it to you. I just logged back in.
Did
Just
you?
log in with our Google.
Oh, that's how you did it?
Yeah, log in through Google.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I think I tried, and I was like, nah, because it'll send it to Austin's phone. I don't want to bother him. It was like
You can always bother
10 or
me.
11 at night. It was late, which
I was
you're
up.
usually up. I usually bother you that time
I was
anyways. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was bedtime, and I was like, screw it. I don't need it anyways.
The only time I'm sleeping is like between the hours of like 1:30 to 6.
Roughly.
Roughly.
Somewhere in there. So I had a hell of a weekend last weekend. We're looking to maybe try to do it again this weekend. But I got a last minute text from old Geoff.
Uh-oh.
Yep, he's been at me a little bit about getting out coyote hunting.
Yeah, man.
And we started talking about it. He's like, hey man, Saturday morning, wind looks good. I'm gonna get out, try to locate some dogs. I'm like, all right, man, cool. Just let me know, whatever, you know. And he's like, all right, just stay by your phone. 5 a.m., I'll let you know if we got anything. It's like, okay. So Friday, at this point now, Saturday, my plans have been made that I decided I was going to golf with my brothers for some unknown reason at like 9 a.m. So I was like, shit. All right, Jeff, I'm available at 8 till 8:30 in the morning. I said, we're good up till 8:30 in the morning. He said, no problem. So the night before, I'm like, dude, there ain't no. I was here with you and Boer,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we were
I was like-
podcasting.
yeah, I was like, dude, I ain't waking up. Screw that. I ain't doing it. It was on the last episode that we posted.
Yeah, I remember.
And it was actually like 4:45. I set my alarm. Rolls around, a good alarm comes off. Check my phone. Message from Jeff. I'm like, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. He's actually did message me. Check it. He's like, dude, I got like packs of dogs everywhere. He said, I got a family on this spot. I got another one in this spot. I got a couple over here. I got like 8 over here. I'm like, holy shit, I'm in.
Yes.
Nothing ready at all. Literally nothing. Just jumped up, got dressed, grabbed the old shotgun. I'm like, let's go, baby. So we met him up at the Game Lands, and he had 2 groups pinned.
Yeah.
If I told you which Game Lands, you know exactly what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I know exactly what you're talking
Okay.
about. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah. So they were up the road locating from private into the Game Lands.
Yes.
And they had one up the creek to the left, kind of like across that field from the main road there where the parking lot comes off of.
Yeah.
And then the other one was straight past the parking lot. Like you walk up that row and then it tees and you can go right to the fields or left into the
Right.
woods, which there's a
Yes.
couple more fields to the left too. He had one straight back.
Oh, yeah.
But multiple. He said, the wind's good for them. Let's go after those ones. So we went in, we took the right, we hit that first field, made the left, went down that field, and then popped into the woods like 3/4 of the way down that field.
Boy, it's thick in there, too.
It
buddy.
is thick, boy. And right now, shit is green. But as soon as we popped in the woods, we could see like 40 yards. I'm like, this is perfect.
Nice.
We got shotguns. All 3 of us have shotguns.
Yes. Yes.
Like just savage, right?
It's a good thing to have, man.
It is when it's that thick. I mean, it's
Yep.
going to be close encounters. So we sit down. He puts up the call. I forgot my chair. So I'm just sitting on a tree on my ass like I'm turkey hunting, right? I just found a big giant oak tree, just snuggled into it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to watch the field edge in case they try to circle us. You watch the call. And Kopi was with us.
Yeah.
So Cope, you got, and he had the back door. We didn't even have to talk about it. It just happened.
Yep.
So he hits that howl one time. And I hear the next howl, which was not his call, beyond the call, like 100 yards.
Nice.
And like 4 more from right behind the call. And then they start going to our left. Bow, bow, bow. There was one. Then the other ones that he located, probably like 300-400 yards off to our left-hand shoulder behind us.
Unreal.
And then one at like 50 yards. It's still pretty dark.
Yeah.
Like, this is barely first light. Dude, my heart was beating out of my chest when that one at like 50 went off. And I was like, oh, shit.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, dude, there's probably 8 or 10 coyotes all around us. Like, we're surrounded. We're in it. We're in the thick of it. I'm like, oh, this is going to be. So he does some other stuff. I think he did some kind of wine, and then like a pup wine, and then another one.
Pups are good to use this time of year, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did like an enticing or a non-dominant call. Some kind of like just sissy wine,
Okay.
right?
Yeah,
Something like
yeah,
I can't
okay,
remember the
yeah.
actual words for it, but you get what I'm
Sissy
saying.
wine sounds good.
I can't remember which one he said, but he switched it up a couple times. And when he started to do that, it was like an intimidated one. And dude, I start seeing movement beyond the call. At this point, when I heard him, I shifted back around the tree, and I'm right at the call because they're on the other side of it. I'm like, screw the field to my right. I'm just gonna look right over the call.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one that has like the opening over the call. There's like a 10-foot wide opening that goes straight back. And I start seeing just bodies coming. And I'm like, oh, this is going to happen.
Oh, my goodness.
And I see them coming in. And I'm like, dude, this is crazy. I can't believe it. And they're at this point, when I first see them, they're at like 40 yards.
Oh, yeah.
So like they're in range.
Yeah.
They get to the call, which is no more than 20 yards away. And they're standing right behind it. And I didn't want to shoot because I didn't want to shoot his call, even though I probably wouldn't have hit his call with what I was shooting.
Yeah.
Like I still have my turkey choke in.
Hey.
I know you're not supposed to do that. It could blow up your gun, whatever. Not blow up your gun, but it could damage the choke.
Yeah.
Not shooting like actual turkey shot through it, right? Like something higher, like a 4-shot or whatever.
I mean, a lot of those like dead coyote loads and stuff like that. They have coyote chokes and stuff that are for that, but they're pretty tight too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, all that stuff is pretty tight. It's for getting those longer shots with a shotgun.
So I mean, I got my 12 gauge.
I think you were fine doing it.
Yeah, I got my 12 gauge. I got my Indian Creek in. I don't care. I'm sending it. This dog gets right behind it, stops, and then like takes like 2 or 3 steps to the right, which is my left. And I'm like, there it is. And it's so dark that I'm still kind of like peeking above my bead just to make sure I'm on this thing and I'm not shooting at a leaf because it's thick and it's dark and they're pretty small. So I'm like, screw it. I'm going to let it have it. Kaboom! I just let it rip, dude. Bam. Shoot one. The other one was with, there was 2. There was a pair. Took a couple bounds and stopped right behind the call again. I went to reload. Got jammed up.
Oh, no.
Because I haven't cleaned that gun since turkey season because I'm an idiot.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Well, I stopped using it. I started using the 20 gauge this season.
Oh,
So
that's right.
I
That's
shot
right.
that 12 gauge a couple times and then I just put it away.
Yeah.
And forgot about it. So I just quickly grabbed it, threw it out, reloaded. Well, when I did that, Jeff shot the one behind the call
Nice.
with freaking TSS.
Oh, yeah, dude. That was
What a
expensive. load.
maniac. Yeah. Absolute maniac. So he shoots that one with TSS and it just starts doing like circles. Well, here another one tries to squeak in like in front of the call and go out to the field to our right. I got on it, boom, straight through the back side, all the way through the front. This thing literally just died over backwards and put its legs straight up like a
man.
folded turkey or something. You know,
Yeah.
like their legs go up,
Stoned him.
just stone dead.
Yeah.
And at that point, I reloaded again, and Jeff and Kopi both kind of like jumped up to see above the foliage. And dude, they just bang, 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 like 4 shots, just pop, 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 pop. My ears are just ringing like crazy.
There were coyotes everywhere.
There were
is what you're
coyotes
saying.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, everywhere. We sit back down. He keeps calling. There's one I can see like in the distance. I'm pretty sure we hit, and it looked like it was just doing like some and it started like whining and yipping and screaming and shit. And we're like they're gonna come back in. Just wait.
Yeah.
And sure as shit, 2 more come in after that.
Unreal.
After all that shooting, I had a shot at probably like 45, 50 is what I could have made
You
all
could
day
have did
long.
all day, man.
But I knew I was the only one that could see them because they just stuck their head out in that opening.
Yep.
Jeff didn't even know they were there. He just saw me raising my gun. And I was like, well, there's 2. If I can get them to come in again, we can try to double again. I got a little... Plus, I only had 1 shell left. I only brought 3 shells in the woods with me, and that's it.
Unreal.
Like, I've never shot at a coyote with a shotgun ever in my life.
Yeah.
I've always just brought the 3 shells and been just fine. Like, I only have 1 shot left. I got to make it count. And I want Jeff to get this other one. Because at this point, I only know that one's dead in front of me. I don't know what else got hit.
That one that you stoned.
The one that I stoned.
Yeah.
And the one that's back, probably off in the distance. It was like 50, 60 yards. And doing like circles and shit. So I know those 2 are hit. But I don't know any other dogs are hit at all. Like, I even don't know my first one hit.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't tell because it was through some brush. So I'm like, And then there's the big one behind him. She's at like 70, 80 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Giant coyote.
Oh, man.
Like, had to be the mom. These are all pups, by the way, just to clarify. We found this out later. There's like 6 pups. And the mom was way off in the back. And I'm like, so we're kind of hoping. And then there's one to our left that starts woofing at us. It's like, woof, woof, woof. Like, dude, what is that? Like,
It's a grizzly bear.
Yeah, it sounds like a grizzly. I'm like, obviously I know it's the coyote, but
Yeah.
I've never heard him do that before. Like, just woof, woof. I'm like, this is the craziest shit ever. So I'm thinking one of these big ones, because now he's playing pup distress. There's an actual pup in distress. I'm thinking one of these big ones are going to come in too. So I'm like, let's see what happens here. I should have taken that shot, and at the end of it, like, they kind of came in, because at first they were like 60 back and forth, back and forth. There was 2 little ones together, and then one crept up and gave me a headshot at like 45, and I should have probably taken it just because. And I'm stupid for not doing it. I got a little greedy.
It's
there.
okay.
But we got up, and there were just bodies laying everywhere. We ended up finding 3, and I'm confident in saying that I'm pretty sure that 4th one we hit. But later on, I found there's like a den out there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's just like a little pup den, an off-site pup den, because it's a pretty big hole. It's fresh. And I'm guessing he either got into that
Probably.
or got into one of these big brush piles somewhere and denned up, is my guess.
Yeah.
But we never found the other one.
Now, when you're saying pups, were these like yearlings or were they like little puppies?
They were this year's. They were...
I just want to clarify that for people that you're not like
they're
out
definitely
murdering puppies.
No, they're definitely deer killing size.
Yeah.
Like this is a pack that will take out your prize buck.
Oh, yeah.
We killed 2 males and a female. The female was a runt. She was pretty small. She was considerably smaller than the 2 males. But I don't know. I don't really know what to put a
Because I
weight.
saw your post, and they're not puppies by any chance.
No,
by
no,
any
no, no.
sight. That's
No.
what- you kept saying pups, and I was like, people are gonna think he's like murdering puppies every year. That's why I wanted to clarify.
I mean, that's what you call them, right? Is pups.
Yeah,
I
I just
mean,
call them coyotes.
Yeah, they're all coyotes.
They're all coyotes.
It's no different to me than shooting a yearling doe.
Absolutely.
Without knowing, it
Yeah.
doesn't have spots on it. Like these are half grown. I'd say they're half the size of a real coyote.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. They're not the big 40-pound male yet,
Yeah,
but they're every bit of a 20 going on. Is that right? Yeah. Like a big one would be around 40, right?
yeah. You hear guys say that they're shooting 60-pounders and stuff like
The
that.
crazy
but you see a
ones.
lot of people that are
Your typical
shooting 40
is a
40
40-pound
Yeah,
coyote. So
right.
these are every bit of 20, 25 pounds,
Yeah.
I'd say. They're about half your size of a regular coyote.
Yeah, there you go.
Full-grown coyote, I should say.
Yeah.
They're still real coyotes. They're beautiful, too. They were gorgeous. I mean, there was
Good-looking
one with a
dogs.
real dark black.
Yeah.
One was real light, beautiful, light color. Hopefully I get that one because we took all 3. He's going to get just the hide. Tanned
Very
out.
cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Not replacing Carl anytime soon, unfortunately.
Well, whatever.
Maybe that's what I was hoping for, a big one, so I could replace Carl.
Carl.
That's why I didn't shoot that other little one.
That's exactly it. You're hilarious.
Yeah, definitely wanted an adult, but we didn't end up getting on them.
That's all good. It's all good.
Hey, 3 less mouths for that pack to feed, so
That's true.
we're saving quite a bit of wildlife taking those 3 out.
Absolutely. I saw a fawn on camera the other day.
I've seen a bunch of fawns.
Please make it.
Yep.
I got a good buck on camera the other day, too.
Nice.
He'll be all right.
We might talk about that after we talk to Mikey Fennel. Get him on.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Bring him on.
Hello.
What's up, boys?
How you doing, buddy?
What's happening?
I'm trying to get my truck put back together. Get ready for work tomorrow.
What did you do? Did you break your truck?
No, I just had it in shambles today.
Okay. All right.
That's all.
Shambles.
Nothing major.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I had everything tore out of the back. Had all my tools moved, not where they're normally at. So
There you go.
So what you're saying is you're putting all your hunting stuff in there, getting ready for hunting season.
I wish that was the case, but unfortunately, it's freaking middle of July and 90 freaking degrees.
Hey, 2B's right around the corner, bud.
You're right.
Oh,
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I can promise you one thing: I won't drop my release again.
There
Yeah.
you go, bud.
That's a good solution. Speaking of,
Yeah.
first round of doe tags are in, boys.
Yeah, man.
Did everybody get their doe tags?
Of course.
Mikey?
I just got my license that was last weekend. I picked my license up. So yes, I did.
Nice.
Did you guys put in for elk?
Yeah.
There's only 3 days left. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I did not.
By the time this
I have not
drops,
put in for PA elk since they changed the system.
why?
You need to be putting in for an
Yeah.
archery bull, buddy.
Come on,
I
there's
know,
no better
I do.
odds.
I don't know enough about the zones and stuff, how that all works now.
Listen, here's the deal, though.
I
There's a zone. So I'm only going to speak on this because I just looked at this a lot because I just did mine. So I didn't realize this. There is a zone that is open to anybody that holds an elk tag. And it's a good zone. Then outside of that, I don't know if I want to give away the ones I do, but I will tell
I'm curious
you
which ones you do because
Okay.
I bet it's similar to mine.
2 and 3, zones 2 and 3 have probably one of the stronger elk herds with a lot of public land. So 2 and 3 is always the good first starter ones. 10 and 12 are my other two options. 10 is a very decent sized unit, good public land. 12 is huge. If I'm not one or the other, 10's huge, I think 10's huge and 12's good size too. And they both have good elk herds and good public land. So those are like my 4 that I go for all the time. Because everything else is a lot of private land.
Lots of private.
You almost absolutely have to have, not have to, but you should have a guide if you're going to be in those units. So,
Or somebody with some hellacious permission.
exactly.
Yeah.
Am I in the same boat as what you were going to say, Austin?
Oh, you're in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what I do. And then again, what do I care if I tell everybody? You have to be.
You got to
The
win the
lucky-
redneck lottery, man.
yeah, dude, you're literally winning the lottery.
Yeah. If you win the lottery and you listen to us, God bless you. You're welcome. Enjoy those units because I'm probably never going to draw my entire life. But I will say, Mike, we've mentioned it on here before. We have the best odds of drawing an archery bull or a late season archery cow elk tag because those only started as we were able to hunt and put in for them when we first, started doing them from year one.
Yeah, we get the same amount as everybody.
I did do it for the first few years.
Yeah.
So I do have some points for that, but
And you can choose too.
yeah,
like
maybe I'll have to stop and
yeah.
apply for elk.
It's $11, man. Hop on your phone tonight while you're laying in bed and do it on your phone.
It is relatively cheap to.
Yeah, I think it's
to apply.
$11.50 or
it's a
something.
cheap point if you want to look at it that way.
I'm going to laugh my ass off when you apply tonight and you win the freaking tag this year.
I'm
Wouldn't that
coming
be
with
funny?
you. I'm coming with you, and I'm actually going to shoot
That's
it
fine.
for
You
you.
can run camera, but
Oh, yeah, sure. Camera. Yep.
We'll have several cameramen on you.
Yeah.
I'll just carry the snacks.
that's fine with me.
Need a good snack guy.
That's fine with me. I wouldn't mind sharing camp with you boys again. It's
Well, that's going to happen
it's a
regardless.
known good time at this point. So
All right,
it would
Mikey.
be cool to chase PA elk.
It would be sweet.
We got to give you a would you rather. Austin went first with Adam.
All right.
So I'm going to go first this time.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to stick to the same. I think I found something that's decent there. And I'm curious to what Mike chooses here. Would you rather shoot a Pope and Young buck every 2 years, and on every 6th year, I'm going to change it.
Okay.
Every 6th year, that Pope and Young jumps up to a 150 or better. Or, and that's the only deer you shoot. So every other year, you shoot a buck, and it's Pope and Young.
That's it. No does?
No does. Or would you rather shoot 2 does every year and a buck every 10 years?
Just a buck every 10 years?
Could vary from
It could
1
vary.
inch
It's
to 300 inches.
It's legal
Yes.
buck. No known size. 100 inches or better. 100 inches or better.
So 2 does every year.
And a
You
buck
throw in a
every
buck
10 years.
Every 10.
Yeah.
Or
Or a
what
Pope
was
and
the other-
Young.
what was the first
Or a
one?
Pope and Young buck every 2 years.
Every
And on
2
that
years.
6th year, you're shooting a 150 or better.
Man, that is
This is a good one for Mike.
I think I perfected it.
yeah, it's
finally.
a good one for Mike.
this is terrible. How could you do this to me?
I know
I
what he's
like
going to
killing
pick.
deer, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
I really like killing deer.
He's going to be different than Adam. I know he is. I get that feeling.
You think so?
Yeah.
And I shot my Pope and Young.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You ever shoot a 150 or better?
I mean,
If I could
shot a
say in
140.
6 years, I'll guarantee you 150 or better every 6 years.
If you could actually guarantee me that,
In this
Which you
scenario, I can.
man, I don't know. I like pulling the trigger.
It's basically like me saying, hey, would you rather shoot a deer every 2 years and draw in Iowa every 6 years and shoot an absolute slog? You know, that's kind of what it is.
That's kind of what it
I was
is.
hunting Iowa. I would take Iowa all day, every day. But I don't know. That you'd. I mean, realistically, I'd have to flip a coin on this one. But I'm
Which one are you leaning
stupid as it
towards?
sounds, I'd probably shoot the does.
Oh, that's what Adam picked too.
That's what Adam picked, yeah.
I was thinking you were going to be like, that 150 every 6 years sounds real nice.
Mm-hmm.
It does, man. It does. But like I said, I really like filling freezers and pulling the trigger.
I
Yeah,
do too.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It'd be tough for me to go
So
every other year without killing a deer.
That is a very good one, though. I will give you that one. That
Thank
was
you.
way more difficult than I expected it to be. So,
Austin,
but yeah,
you got one for him?
Mine is so stupid, dude.
Are you going to do the same or do a different one? You can do a different one.
It's like slightly different.
You can do whichever you want.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna.
It's open floor.
Yeah. Okay. Mike, I got one. This one, it's probably gonna make you giggle and it's gonna make you think, and you are gonna have a tough one with this one also. Okay.
if this is the one you sent in the polo group, this is going to be good.
It's not the one I said in the polo
It's
group.
close.
It-
Iron and Google.
Okay.
All right. All right. Would you rather fight? So dumb. Would you rather fight a fisher cat,
Ooh.
or would you rather fight 4 porcupines? But here's the thing: the porcupines. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm just gonna go. It got way stupider than that. I'm just going with: would you rather fight a fisher, or would you rather fight 4 porcupines?
Fishers are mean.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
From what I understand. I think I could outrun a couple porcupines. So
But you got to fight them
But
eventually.
you got to fight them eventually.
yeah, but well, see, there's loopholes in all these.
This is like
So
the
4
movie
porcupines
Scream.
at once.
Yeah.
or a fisher?
Yes.
At once, yeah.
Like you're surrounded by porcupine.
I still think
that's
I'd take the porcupines.
I think I would too.
Yeah, I'd kick one in the face. I've done it before.
I'd turn into a fisher and start flipping them over and eating them.
yeah.
You just got to turn the fisher on your
I think
side.
I'd take my chances. I
Yeah,
think I'd take my chances with the porcupines.
I think that's across the board here. We're gonna go porcupines. Cupine. That was better.
I was gonna say that their quills were lightsabers, but
Well, yeah, no chance at that point.
Yeah, you're screwed, dude.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. I love it. By the way, it's
Come to the
7-Eleven
dark
day.
side.
Did anybody get their free slushie today?
oh, where do we have a 7-Eleven? East side.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going up there.
Passed one
I wonder
yesterday.
if I would have got 2 if I told them that my birthday was yesterday.
Probably.
Oh wow, yeah, true. Did you have a good birthday?
I did, man. Outside of work, I mean, working on your birthday is never fun, but
Sucks.
I always work on my
yeah, I
birthday.
had a good time.
Good man. Good.
Had a
Good.
good time.
Good.
Do we need to sing to you live?
I
on
can
here?
sing to you.
Happy birthday to
To
you.
you,
That's all. Happy birthday, dear Mike.
dear Mike.
Happy birthday to you.
That's all
All right.
We can do the
I
Chi-Chi's
appreciate it.
version.
been-
Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. You remember that?
No, I've never been to a Chi-Chi's.
Back in the day, bro.
Back when they were giving people,
Freaking
wasn't salmonella, was the other one. E. coli.
E. coli.
Yeah.
From green onions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old days of Chi-Chi's.
You want to know what's funny about my memory from that? I was literally watching The Goonies, and I was on, I think it was probably MySpace at the time, I think. I was scrolling on MySpace, and I was eating chips and salsa, and it was Chi-Chi's brand salsa
Oh.
when I freaking saw the post that
Oh,
said,
no.
yeah.
Did you throw it off the wall?
No, I think I kept eating it.
Did you get E. coli?
No.
E. coli.
It was in the restaurants.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
I remember eating the Chi-Chi's salsa.
R.I.P.
And I remember
Chi-Chi's.
watching Goonies.
That's funny.
It's a really random memory.
The only thing I know is that we were supposed to go on a field trip to Chi-Chi's for my Spanish class in school. And since we were so misbehaved, we were not allowed to go on that trip. And then the E. coli thing came out. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Good call.
we win.
We win.
Twice.
Oh, man.
Anyways, Mike, sorry to put you through that little rabbit hole.
All right.
But we are
History
back.
lesson.
Yeah. So, man, we'll get into a little bit more deer talk, too, because season's coming upon us pretty quick. I know we talked to Adam a little bit about the old Patreon shoot, too. So, the challenge going on right now, you're looking pretty good, man. Are you still perfect up to this point?
Through 2 weeks, I got to shoot week 3.
I got to shoot week 3, too.
One shot at 37
37
and a
yards.
5-inch circle, right?
5-inch
Yes, sir.
circle. That's it.
You're going to shoot it with
I
your
need to
bare bow?
shoot it. No. Even though everybody sounds like they want me to shoot my bare bow, but I'm using this. I think I said this in the polo group the other day, but like I'm kind of using this as my not my excuse to shoot my compound, but a reason to shoot my compound.
Yeah, I like that.
because I've been so bare bow focused this year with really like diving into the competitive world. I just have not shot my compound nearly enough. So this is forcing me to pull it out and shoot it and spend some time with it and really get it dialed in.
That's good. That's
Because
what this is
literally,
all about.
That's all I've shot
Yeah.
all year is my bare bow.
Mhm.
Really since I come home from Lancaster. So
That's cool.
it's, so far so good. I'm looking forward to this one. I don't mean this in a bad way, but I
Okay.
expected this week to be tougher.
This week to be tougher?
And the guys are just absolutely smoking it this week.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I too, 37 yards is not a close shot.
It's a poke.
And it's July.
Yep.
Like, I too expected some bigger misses. But also, I think the one arrow saves people.
It does.
Because I'm not asking you to shoot 3 or 4 at it. You know what I mean?
The pressure builds when you have those.
Well, not only that,
Tip-top
too,
ones.
but the points deductions.
Yeah.
Like, if you shoot 3 or 4 and you miss them all by 2 inches, now you've lost 6 or 8 inches, where if you just shoot 1 and you miss by 2, you're really only missing by 2 inches.
Are you talking about my last week's shots right now?
No.
I got to say, though, I have like a personal coach here on the phone and like my personal cheerleader. Mike was like freaking coaching me like a madman when we were at Camo Cares on my shot, on my break.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Improved drastically.
Yeah, I mean, just within 30 targets, drastically saw a difference.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you forget everything
It
he
was-
taught you then?
No, I'm telling you, it was
Okay.
that camera, bro.
No.
I was smashing that target in practice. And then I fell
That
apart.
and it's a process. It's not something that's just gonna snap your fingers and happen
Yeah.
overnight. And it's funny, Austin. Just the other day, it's probably been about a week ago or so now. Sean from the group messaged me on the side and was like, "Yo, what is going on? Why can I not hit the freaking dot?" And I literally walked through the exact same process with him that I did with you. He's also shooting a thumb button.
Yep.
And dude, instantly like started sending me his groups, and they're insanely tighter and, you know, in the circle now. And he's like, dude, like, I don't know why I never thought of that.
Oh,
know,
it's crazy,
but,
man.
Yeah. And when it's one of those things, once you figure it out, you know, it's like, wow, why couldn't I figure this out before? It almost makes you feel stupid.
Oh, I felt real dumb when we were at Camo Cares. After that very first one, my
and
face
it's
probably
not,
said it
you
all.
know, I guess maybe it's different for me because I've been there, so I know what it's like. I told you at Camo Cares. I mean, dude, at one point I was ready to sell all of my archery equipment. Like, it was that bad for me, and it took me a long time to figure it out. But now that I have, you can hand me anything, and I can shoot them all the right way.
Yeah.
So
there's something to be said for that,
it's
man.
just one of those things.
I do
Shooting
appreciate
is-
the coaching though. That's been sick.
Yeah. Shooting is just
Yeah,
such a
like I told you.
weird thing. It's such an intimate thing, though.
Oh,
too.
totally.
Like, every person does it a little bit differently, and it works better for some people one way and some people another way, and you just have to go out there and do it and figure it out. But again, when you got guys like Mike that can sit there and go, hey, try this, try that, and until you find that thing that makes you a better shooter, it's so helpful.
Mike is a super valuable resource when it comes to archery.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm sure somewhere along the way, Mike, you've had people that have done the same for you.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Oh, I mean, I have been truly, truly blessed when it comes to archery. I mean, first and foremost, my dad, obviously. I mean, he's the one that got me started on this whole thing when I was about 2.
Yeah.
I think there's pictures of me shooting a little, you know, fiberglass recurve when I was like 2. But I mean, I've had the privilege of shooting against some of the best shooters in the world and getting to talk to them on a one-on-one level and walk the course with some of these guys. I mean, Joel Turner is the one that comes to mind first and foremost. I mean, I've got to shoot one-on-one with this guy and get to pick his brain and ask questions and get input on my shot and what I should and shouldn't do. And it just, like I said, I mean, that's just one of many. Another one is Matt Austin. You and I have talked about him before. Zernzak from the Push.
Yep.
You know, he's a member at my home club. I've known him for years, and him and I duke it out all the time. We train together. We practice for Lancaster against each other. Anytime we can shoot together, we shoot against each other. It's funny, this summer we've been shooting. Every time we shoot together, every target is $1. So whoever has the higher score wins the target. Loser owes the other guy $1. And throughout the summer so far, I think there's a $2 difference between him and I. So that just, I mean, just to name a few, but there's a lot of people that I could name off that have helped me along the way and really sent me down the right path.
Yeah, totally.
When I was that close to just being like, you know what, I'm selling everything.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
hats
before
off to
anybody
all
gets
of
to
those
that
people.
point, maybe try to find a mentor or find resources to help you out. You know? So, Mikey, we
They're
also
out there. They are out there.
They definitely are. Another question that we ran past a damn Rayhart is, what are you excited about, man? What this season? I know we're not going to talk about the negative part because I know there's some things that you're not excited about, but there's got to be something for this season that you're excited about. Anything.
New
at all.
property, a deer showing up on camera, something, you know what I mean?
Well, we'll start with the negative because to
Damn
me
it.
that is, no, but no, and I'm wait a minute, I'm going to turn this to a positive because to me it is really, I've tried to twist it into a positive way. So, I mean, you guys know I've been chasing some big deer on this one farm for the past 4 or 5 years now.
Yep.
And this spring we lost permission to the majority of that farm, the best part of that farm, for really an unknown reason, but we don't own it. It is what it is. I'm going to skip past all that fun jazz. But anyway, I don't have a single camera out yet. I really don't know when I'm going to get a camera out yet. I've done nothing with tree stands. I've done nothing with scouting at all. I really think deep down, I don't even know if I'm going to run cameras this year.
Okay. You're on the same
I've been
lines with
thinking about
Adam.
this a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I've just, I've spent the last 4 or 5 years really trying to chase 2 specific deer. Now, granted, I did film my buck tag last year on, a decent 8-point with my recurve. Super happy about that. One of those big deer got killed early in the season. The other one ghosted us. Regardless, I filled my tag elsewhere on another buck. I was happy. It was on video, the whole 9 yards. But part of me just says, like, dude, just go back to hunting.
Yeah.
Like, don't rely on cameras to tell you which deer in the air. Like, go hunt how you know how, and just have fun this season. Fill your tags on what you want to fill them on, and shoot a surprise buck that may pop up out of nowhere that you didn't know existed, and just get back to the roots. Like, just enjoy it and learn, and not have your hands tied on, he was here yesterday.
Mhm.
I got to go hunt this stand.
Yeah.
Or the wind's right. I got to hunt this stand. Like, no, I'm just going to go. I think I'm really just going to hunt. And that may sound dumb or like have no meaning or something to some people, but like, I'm just going to go do exactly that. I'm just going to go hunt. I'm going to go pick a tree and get in it and shoot something if something walks by, kind of thing.
Yeah. I think what Mike's trying to
I
say
haven't
here is
done that in.
he wants to make camo great again.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
That is, I will have that shirt. I did see that. I will have that shirt. That is that's a great shirt.
We're both wearing that shirt right now.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I will tell you, it's funny that you said that you don't think you're going to run cameras this year and you're going to hunt. That's exactly what Adam said.
It is. Yeah.
And, there's something to be said for that, because I've had years where the cameras literally just stayed in my basement. I didn't put them out. I didn't have time to put them out. And that was one of the reasons. But at the same time, I was like, I kind of like the surprise of it. Granted, it's been a couple years since I've shot a buck, but my last 3 deer, never had them on camera, never thought about it. They were all in brand new spots that I went in. The first hunt is when I killed all of those deer.
Yeah.
And it was exciting. It was
Right.
It was like that you don't know what's going to come. And that's, I can appreciate that.
For sure. For
Well, and it was,
sure.
and over the past couple of years, I've passed on some deer that I probably shouldn't have on other places, knowing the caliber of deer that I was chasing
Yeah.
on, a specific piece. So to just not be handcuffed, I guess, like, it's easy to say, like, I don't hunt horns, but man, when you got 2 deer of that caliber running around on a place that you have access to pretty frequently, it's difficult to go and shoot another deer somewhere else when so to just be able to take off the handcuffs and let go of the reins for a season, I think is going to be a lot of fun.
And that's not always a negative thing either, because if you think about it, even last year, like, we were chasing a bunch of different deer around all year long, and when Joe was trying to fill that tag, he was basically going off of all of our different camera data. And again, he said the same thing when we did a podcast with him last year after the season. Like, he didn't feel like he was hunting it anymore. He just felt like he was reacting to camera data and trying to do, putting himself out of his comfort zone, but not really hunting the way he liked to hunt. And then when he went to a property, we had no cameras on and didn't really know what deer were out there. He ends up running into a big old deer and shooting and killing it the next day.
Yeah.
So, like, anything can happen on those no properties. And I agree with you, Mike. I mean, you get caught up on one spot where you never know. That public land down the road could have that big buck caliber you're looking for on it. And you don't know because you're putting all your time, investing your time into 1 deer or 2 deer on one property and not expanding your eyes into different properties. So there's give and take there.
Yeah, and it's going to force me into knocking on doors and checking new pieces
Yep.
because, I mean, really, that was our And we killed a lot of does on that farm. We've talked about that farm on here before. Place was loaded with does. We couldn't kill enough of them.
Yeah.
So it's really going to be. We're gonna turn it into a positive at the end of the day, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But
I like it.
it's I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that's
You're-
probably what I'm looking forward to the most.
Basically, what you're saying, like we asked you what you're excited about, you're just excited to hunt this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I
plain
like
and
that.
simple. Go back to the basics, No one's
Yeah.
saying you're going to hunt any
Yep.
less hard or less
No.
smart.
no,
You're going to still hunt hard. You're going to hunt smart. You're just going to hunt. I mean, it's just going to come back to the way it always used to be.
Woodsmanship.
Woodsmanship,
Yeah.
getting it done. Yeah. Grinding one out and
yeah,
making
One-on-one.
it happen. That's awesome.
really looking forward to that. And
Good.
I mean, obviously, just climbing the tree and getting to make more memories with my dad and Sierra. Mia's really showing an interest, so possibly her.
Good.
Chuck. We always head down south. Like, I always look forward to that.
I was going to say, I thought that was going to be
there's a lot of
your
things
one
to look
thing,
forward
but, it's cool, whatever. One thing you're
One
looking
of
forward
many
to,
things, buddy, one of many
yeah,
things.
the hunt with you and 2B. Come on, man. That was the easiest answer ever.
I was getting there.
Hey, we might have a deer camp this year, too, in West Virginia or something. Who knows? We don't know yet.
We all got tags for it. Why wouldn't we?
Spend a weekend down there
We do
with
it.
all the buddies. Relive our turkey camp, but for deer.
Allegheny County is on my bucket list this year. I gotta kill one down there.
Yeah.
I killed my first buck with a bow in Allegheny County.
Good for you.
I had a
We have been
baller
we've
piece of
been
private
very
that I no
close.
longer have.
Yeah. It's the private down there is pretty tough to beat.
I had a private golf course.
Oh, that's even tougher to beat.
It was epic.
Yeah, that's
Good Lord, man.
that's almost unbeatable.
Yeah. You ain't kidding.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Man, might have to reach out to some connections and get some better land down there.
That's what I would
I
do.
used to hunt a couple private pieces with Andrew Weiland, and then the one, I think they tore all the woods out and built houses, and the other one was like this hillside behind his parents. I don't even know if he still hunts it or not. It's a shame.
You guys
Dead
want to
deer.
hop in a car one morning and go out there and knock on a couple of doors?
Honestly, dude, I think we should, because you see some of the deer coming out of
You
Allegheny.
know what's in Allegheny County.
Dude, you see some of the deer. It's insane. It's getting crazier every
It's not
year.
even funny.
Yeah.
Every year.
I mean, I feel like now, with all the deer problems and stuff, would be your best opportunity.
I can't believe you haven't talked to those boys down there. Got on the program.
I
I thought about it, but again, I don't work at work anymore. So, like, I'm
That's
down
true.
there one day a week.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
They
huh?
want a lot of deer killed. I
Yeah.
just can't do that with
Yeah.
one day a week.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard. And they're not really even in that area. They're in a
Different,
neighboring
yeah, right,
area.
Right.
But still, it wouldn't be a bad idea if you want to kill deer. But then again, the other part of that too is 2B sold out last year.
I know. You got to get in on it. Get your
Like-
get
yeah,
your
with
tags.
this new with the new tag thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which should
Can
never
hold up to
change
6 at a
2B,
time.
because 2B you could have unlimited no matter what forever.
Yeah.
That never changed. But I think what's changing is these permission pieces.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them, and a lot of people killing a lot more deer and a lot more tags. I mean, that's just simple math. You need more
I just
tags.
want one. I'm a simple man. I just want to kill one down there. That's all.
Simple man.
I think I think the spot I found last year we could probably go into and have a good chance if the wind's right and everything else. I think if the acorn drop,
Dude, every time we're down there, we have a good chance. We have yet to be down there and not be in them.
that's true. That's true. There's just a lot of deer there.
as long as Chuck brings a nutty buddy, have a good time.
That bingo, bango, bongo. I think I said that once on this podcast, but that time I meant it.
I'm just saying.
Good call.
I gotta be. I think when I was looking the other day, and my numbers could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. 2D has over 100,000 doe tags this year.
2Ds.
Dude, it
When I-
went way up this
Yeah.
year.
That's crazy.
Way up.
So what I thought was crazy
Yeah.
is when I looked and when I bought mine, 2D still had like 80,000, but 1A had like 20-some thousand.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, I better get my 1A tags, as many as I can, as quickly as I can before
That's
they're
what I'm
gone.
hoping for. And then maybe pick up a 2D or.
In the later rounds. This is like a draft.
I know. I know.
And with the second round selection,
It'll be 2D for me until you can go over the counter, and then I will be picking up my 2B.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
what I'm
that's a
going to
good
do
call.
too.
That's what I always do.
But
I
mean, if you guys, I know Chuck, you hunt up this way occasionally, but we could always get together up this way too and spend a night or two in the tree.
I know a
That's true.
good spot in 2D, man.
So do I. And Mike doesn't have his private property anymore, so he's looking for a place to hunt. Sounds like
I mean,
we
I'm
can
always
make it
down to
work.
hunt with buddies.
Yeah, sounds like we can make it work. I mean, that spot can't be that far from you
Like a plan to me.
that I'm talking about.
I know a couple hat properties out.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. There's a bunch out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to do a better job of looking into those myself.
You
Austin,
do.
you and I talked about that a little bit last
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, I can send you that video again if you need help navigating it.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
an untapped resource.
That is a huge untapped resource.
I think for, especially for Mikey, like right now, man, you're in a position where you have nothing to lose. You might as well,
They're supposed to grant you reasonable access.
Well, there you go. Bam.
Bam.
Problem solved, Mike.
What's wrong with access?
You're welcome.
Thanks, boys.
You're welcome. Oh, man.
Well, that's good. We are definitely looking forward to it. I know we've had you on here for a little bit, but man, it's always good hearing from you for one, and two, it's always good talking deer hunting and stuff. So glad we could do that. I'm looking forward to the season.
Man. Like I said, anytime.
Yep. I think I finally flipped my switch, boys.
I like to hear that.
Finally.
About time.
It doesn't take much, and that's the good part of camera. As soon as you start seeing pictures coming in, it helps that switch.
I need to go pull cameras and change batteries and all kinds of stuff. I still have cameras up from last year. One spot, you should see the difference between green up and fall.
Oh.
You can't even see anything. I'm just getting leaves blown right now. The other spot have had a ton of deer on it. And then the one spot that I didn't have a ton of fall pictures on, I got a bachelor grill
Oh, cool.
right now, which the last day I hunted in archery last year, I found where they're bedding. And it's totally opposite from where my camera is. So I think that's where,
Cool.
yeah. I need to move some cameras big time.
Yeah, I finally had my one working.
Sounds like it's game on to me.
Hell yeah. I had my one working, and I don't know what happened to it. I didn't have the right tools when I went in there, and I didn't put the little thing on the tree properly, the little solar thing, and I'm guessing it just flipped upside down, and it's not getting any light.
That or a squirrel took a poo on it.
Or that.
Yeah.
That's always possible, too. So I got to snug that one in. We're going back out this weekend.
There you go.
We're going to drop more food. We got some big old deer on camera, some really nice deer. Potentially the deer I hit 2 years ago and did not recover that lived.
I think you're right.
I'm pretty confident that's that deer.
Good looking Bubba, too.
Yeah, a lot of the same qualities. It definitely has a mark right where I hit him. That does not go away in any different angle.
No,
It's there in every
Yeah.
single picture, day after day.
I agree.
I have a strong feeling that it could be him. And if it is, and he turns into what he was 2 years ago even, I would be happy. So here's to hoping that he, Junior, is an absolute freak this year. Let's see what he becomes, and he's frequent, hopefully, again, in daylight like he was last year. And we're just, you know what? There's fun in that, too, kind of being intimate. I know you did it for years, Mike. You got very...
He's not huge.
You got very intimate with some deer, and it was a lot of fun, I'm sure, for that side of things, too. That's going to be a good deer.
Man,
Big body on that deer.
I will tell you, it is a blast, and it is the biggest stressor that you will ever
It's exhausting.
come across.
Yeah.
It is. You will lose sleep if you hunt deer the way I was chasing the past couple of years. I mean, it's all you think about. I mean, it consumes you. It's the best description I can give. Well
Well said, man. Well said. All right, where are we at? Okay. We will we'll set you free, little Mikey Butterfly. Let you go.
Mikey Butterfly.
All right.
I appreciate you calling in, buddy. Always, always, always a pleasure talking
Yeah,
to you.
man. Anytime. I agree. Same to you guys.
Yes, sir. And I'm sure we'll talk to you again. But if we don't talk to you on here
Yeah.
publicly, good luck this season, man. Hey, and good luck
Thanks, boy.
in the archery challenge on the Patreon because you're killing it. Keep
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah, thanks. I'm going to go shoot my summer league round this weekend. So I will be shooting either Saturday or Sunday. So be
Perfect.
on the lookout for that.
Perfect. Right there with you. All right, brother. We'll catch you on
See
the
you,
flip
boys.
side.
Thanks,
See ya.
brother.
See you, buddy.
No problem.
And Mikey Fennel.
Those guys are always reliable when you do a call-in episode, you know?
Oh, my goodness, I know.
It's good to have good people.
Look at that. 5 total calls. Old reliable right
See?
there. My man.
Consistency.
Heck yeah.
Just like his shooting.
Just like he's shooting. Yeah, dude. I'm going to try to do my shot tomorrow.
I could possibly be talked into tomorrow.
I'm going to try to do mine.
'Cause I don't know if we're getting weather this weekend or I don't think it's going to be Sunday.
I got a busy weekend, so that's why I'm going to try and do it after work and get it in. Maybe after dinner. I don't know.
I'm picking up my camper tomorrow.
Did you end up getting it? Mm-hmm. High five.
Yeah.
Nice.
I hit the
That was a
mic.
terrible high five. But it
Well,
was
that
good. It's the point.
right hand.
Yep.
that was
that
more
was
better.
Good.
That time I hit my chin off the mic.
Oh, my goodness. That's a good one.
Got into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will pick that up tomorrow after work, and then the weekend starts, man.
Heck yeah, man.
Are you going to try to get out with us at all Saturday morning?
What are you doing Saturday morning?
Fishing? Joey Marcello?
Oh, I didn't know.
We basically backed it down from a camping trip to just a morning fish trip up Pymatuning.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I think I'm going freaking insane weekend, man. I don't know. I think I'm going to, know where the hell it is. I could drive there and I can't think of what the hell the name of the town is. It's like an hour away to a wildflower festival with the girls.
Wildflower Festival.
Yeah.
Okay.
Freedom Farms.
Freedom Farms.
It's awesome.
Is it in Freedom, PA? It's about an hour from here.
I don't think it's free. It's out in the freaking boonies, kid.
You going north, south, east, or west?
I think West.
West. Okay. Better than North.
Better than now. Yeah.
I don't want to go North.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fun, though. You get down, drink a couple beers, pick flowers.
You get to pick flowers?
You get to pick flowers. Pick your own. They have a ginormous corn pit,
Oh, nice.
horses for the girls to ride,
Cool.
all kinds of stuff. Good burgers.
It's going to be warm. So
It's going to be hot.
make sure you bring some beverages.
I know. Oh, my goodness gracious. North Country Brewing will be there, so that'll be fun.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So maybe it is West.
I think it's West. I know how to get there.
Break down the roads for me. Let me help you here. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's I have a freaking busy weekend too with the fishing, and then it's gonna jump, basically cut right off, and then there's like a couple like Christmas and July parties going on.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
birthday parties Saturday, and then Sunday I want to do a bunch of stuff too. Like Sunday morning, I've already talked to Jeff. He wants to get back out and try to go after some more yotes.
Yes.
So we've already talked about Sunday morning going and doing that, and then I have softball, and then we have our day out at the property that we're going to do all the camera work and whatnot. I got my batteries in today,
Good.
bunch of lithiums, so I
Yikes.
can at least do 3 more cameras.
I'd hate to see that bill.
Yeah, that I honestly I picked the cheap one on Amazon just to see what they're going to do.
I have heard that the Amazon lithiums are solid.
Really?
I have heard
Yeah.
that.
I don't know what the brand is, like Bevigar or something.
Yeah.
It's one of the cheapies. So I'm going to try it.
Hey, it's worth a shot, man.
Heck yeah,
Save the
dude.
money if you can. My
Right.
goodness.
Like
Those energizers are youch.
that hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts me a lot.
The
Many
last
places.
set I bought like a pack of 60 of them.
Good Lord.
And it was out of control expensive, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like they had these ones, and I can't remember what it was. Like basically it broke down to about $1.50 a battery,
Okay.
which isn't bad price
That's not
for
bad.
lithium.
That's
at
not
all.
terrible.
I think Energizer's right around $2, if not
You're probably more than
more.
that. Yeah.
Depending on where you get them. I think Sam's had them cheaper. They were the cheapest ones on there was 18 for $35, so about $2 a battery.
That could be worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's that was pretty good price for Energizers. And then Amazon, they were a little bit more than that. So I just figured I'm gonna try the cheapies.
I like it.
I don't remember what I bought or how much they were, but I bought them.
Yeah.
So
Good on you, bud.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spent the money. I did it. I got enough for at least 3 cameras, I think.
Good.
So we're ready to rock and roll.
Ready to party. Mm-hmm. Make sure you turn on your plans.
Well, that's what has to happen next. Yeah. I need to register the 2 new cameras I just bought.
There you go.
I have one out there right now that I just need to fix the solar panel so it starts come back to life. And I'll look at it again, maybe bring a because
You using Moultries?
no. I have one,
You have one.
but I have the Moultrie Edge.
Yeah.
I got it as a replacement for one of their old Deltas, I think it was.
Yeah.
One of like their first cameras, and it was total garbage, and they were all garbage.
Yeah.
So they started to warranty them.
Oh, sweet.
So they sent me a brand new Edge for free.
Nice.
I talked to them down at the Great American Outdoor Show, and I told them about it. And I filled out my claim right then and there, and literally, they sent me a brand new one. I sent the old one back to them.
I wish I would have known that because I threw out.
No,
2
you
of them.
threw it away.
Yeah, they were dead.
Ooh.
They were basically a paperweight, and they were in my basement. I was like, I don't need these anymore. I don't even need parts or anything off them
Right.
because I don't have any more Moultries.
Yeah.
And I threw them in the dumpster, the last dumpster we had.
So right now I have that Moultrie.
Dumbass.
Yeah. I was just trying to think, like, my Spy Point Flex, I'm pretty sure is still out.
I have all Spy Points now. They're still working great.
I think it's still at the farm property up in a tree because I asked Joe to replace the batteries and he put 4 new batteries in instead of 8.
Oh, no.
And it never took a picture ever. You can't do that, Joe. They're
No.
lithiums. Like the 4 that are dead.
It's not good for the batteries either.
No, it's not. My camera's probably sheet right
Might
now.
be. Might be a big acid block.
Yeah, that one's still in the woods. And I need to do some maintenance on it, but it's in a pretty tough spot to get into. It's pretty gnarly.
It'd be gnarly right now.
Right now, it's really bad. If I go in from the other side, it's actually a lot easier.
Yeah.
Like a lot easier. But I have that one that I'm running. I have the other Spy Point still that I haven't really ran over the last 2 years. But I have now 4 or 5 of the stealth cams.
That's right.
Yep.
Stealth cams, yeah.
I'm running.
You've been digging those.
I love them.
Midway USA, right?
Just picked up 2 Fusion X's.
Yeah.
For like $60 a piece, dude. How do you beat that?
It's hard to beat.
For a great camera and a great app and great plans. Like $5 plan gives you 600. Like I had just re-up my other one because I filled 6 so quickly.
Yep.
I was like, wow, I'm gonna re-up it for $3 more. I got another 600 photos. So for $8, I'm getting 1,200 photos.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I think they have the best plan personally.
Yeah.
Other than the 100 free from Spy Point. That's hard to beat. It's free.
Yeah.
But you got Spy Point. It's what it is.
You got to make sure your shit is updated, or else they got to
gotta
be
be on top of
updated.
it.
You got to have good batteries on them. You got to have a good card in them.
Yeah.
And even then, it can be a crapshoot.
Yeah.
They're not my favorite cameras by any means.
I'm gonna have to replace my card in the one too that I just recently did because I had the card to go out there and I put it in my pocket with my phone. And when I pulled my phone out when I was getting stuff around the house ready, it fell out.
Yeah.
My dad found it over by the trash cans like the next day. And I was like, well, hey, at least you found it. But I had one in my car or my truck from God knows where or what. It was one of the micros, but it had the big one in it.
Yeah.
So I put that in the camera and wiped it clean,
Money.
and I was getting pictures.
That's all you can ask for.
So I got lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have an array of a bunch of different cameras. I still have a bunch of non-cellular cameras, probably a dozen.
I still have 2 Tascos out.
Out?
That
From when?
They still have, dude, they have Spy Point, those freaking, the little boxes, whatever the hell
cell
those
links?
are. Yeah,
Do
the
they
cell
work?
links. Yeah, they work.
I've never got my cell link to work for me.
Yeah,
a day.
absolutely. Yeah. There's one at
That's
the property
crazy.
close to us.
Yeah.
And there's one out on a gate
Sweet.
up in a freaking tree.
I tried to get that thing to work so many times. I did all of the firmware updates, did all the software updates, made sure everything was right. They would take pictures. I would get out in the woods. I'd set them up on a camera with all brand new batteries. Cards are good. I would get pictures and then nothing. I mean, literally nothing. I'd go back. I'd get a new card, do the firmware, software updates. Yeah, mine doesn't ever work.
Still got 21% battery.
And it doesn't make any sense. I'd put it in the thing and I would turn it back on and it would send me like 80 photos from all the ones that you should have been sending me. Mm-hmm. And then I get nothing again.
Unreal.
I should have threw that thing in the creek when I had the chance. It was so pissed me off so bad.
That's the one with all the leaves in front of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're shot, bud.
Oh, yeah. It's good. As soon as that next round takes in, it's probably me gone because it's all pictures of leaves.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fun, though. This time of year is fun.
I like it. I need to go and grab some mineral and take it out to a couple spots and
For sure.
do it up.
I'll be doing that Sunday as well.
There you
The old
go.
mineral train. It's nice. My dad bought a side-by-side. Thing is awesome, dude.
Awesome.
Just throw the bags in the back.
Yes. I throw them in a backpack and suffer.
Yeah, well, that too can happen.
Yeah.
I haven't had it. Normally, we would take Russ's quad and we would just like strap them to the front and back. Mm-hmm. And that's a pain in the butt because every time you got to unstrap them, take one off, dump it, do the next one. Also, did you ever notice on like, so I've been dropping Big Time's supplement feed. Did you ever notice on their things to open them? All you had to do is grab that little piece of tape and just pull it.
I don't know if I've ever used their supplement.
Oh. Well, any bag that has like the two pieces of tape with like the cord through it on the top, their bag actually tells you to do this. That's the only reason I knew it. I looked at it, I was like,
You were just cutting them open and
oh,
everything
I was
else.
just cutting them open.
Yeah.
No, you just pull that little thing. It starts to pull the.
It opens up.
It opens straight up. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
My duck food's the same way. I did
Yeah.
not know that. For the longest time, I've just been cutting everything open.
Now you know.
The things you learn, right?
Yeah.
Thanks, Big Time. Appreciate you.
It's big time.
You taught me something out there
Yeah.
in the woods.
Yeah.
But it is nice. Throw them in the back. We're going to bring out Joe's battery-operated weed trimmer.
Sweet.
We're going to trim some spots because things are starting to get a little bit grown out
I
there.
bet.
Everywhere the sun's hitting, this is like year 2 or 3 now, 2 of the new growth.
Gnarly.
Shit's getting thick, man.
Yeah, I bet.
Like, so we're going to bring the chainsaw out too. A couple things fell across our trails. Cut them up.
Yep.
Clean up the trails. That way, I told him, man, I just want good, clean access. That's it.
I don't blame you.
Like, I just want good, clean access. I'm sick of getting torn up riding in on the e-bike.
Yeah.
And that sounds so petty or pussified, but I don't care.
I got a buddy that just got he got a new bicycle because he's been riding his bicycle doing his fishing and hunting and everything else. He got a new fat tire bike.
Nice.
Put racks on it and rod holders and all kinds of stuff. It looks pretty sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sam just picked up a
Now he wants an
e-bike.
e-bike.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I was telling him, I was like, it's kind of, you're going to be in the same position as Chuck. He got an e-bike. Nobody else
has
freaking has one.
Yeah, like I just said, I'm fired up. Sam just picked up the deal of the year on an e-bike. I found one. I was just scrolling the one day through Marketplace.
Yeah.
This dude posted a Quiet Cat Ranger for $1,100.
Wow.
$1,100. 400 miles on it. But dude, this thing's got the big claw bow holder, gun holder on it
Yep.
already.
Yep.
It has the front satchel on it.
Nice.
It's got the rack on the back already.
Loaded.
It's loaded down with everything you need to hunt for $1,100.
That's pretty sweet.
I sent it to him immediately. I said, dude, you need to jump on. He's like, is this real? I said, I've already looked into the guy. It's legit. You need to jump on it now. He was 15th in line.
Oh my gosh.
So I said, jokingly,
15th line.
I said, offer him $1,200. See if he'll take it. He next text back to me. It's mine. I pick it up tomorrow for $1,200. He said the guy's like, dude, I got 15 people in front of you. I guess I listed it too low, was his first response. And then he came back with, when Sam said $1,200, he's like, look, I've looked into you. You actually look like a real person, and I'm sick of dealing. I've gotten 50 messages.
Yeah.
and it's all highs that's still available, like that kind of crap. He said, let's just do this deal so I can post this thing as sold. And yeah, so he picked one up.
Hell yeah.
So him, me, and John have one now.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Starting our own gang. We have a leather patches and everything. We're going to have vests. Scree vests.
Scree vest.
Yeah, with leather patches on them.
Attaboy. Mm-hmm. You're cut. You're hunting cut.
It's going to be real nice.
Sons of Archery.
I hope I didn't just wake up your family.
That's so funny.
You're so stupid. The Sons of Archery. That is so good.
That's so funny. It's a Grim Reaper with a bow.
Yeah. Oh, God. What is it? We would be the 2%ers to conservation.
There you
That'd
go.
be us.
There you go. I like it.
I think just joking about this stuff could get me killed, so I'm going to stop talking about it.
Okay.
Biker gangs. We're not really starting a biker gang for anyone out there that's wondering.
You're an e-biker gang.
E-bike gang. That's totally different.
Totally different.
Different class and everything.
Yeah.
Safer.
Oak Tree Original.
The OGs.
Yeah, dude.
That's going to be great. I'm going to have to come up with a patch now.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That is like way too funny.
Fantastic. Well done. But that's going to be huge. Like especially I was busting his balls. We were snake hunting.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, we could have been back here
Boogieing around.
an hour ago.
Yep.
If we had e-bikes, because most
Just
of the places.
get the deer cart and have them ride in the back.
Yeah, I do need one of those too to attach. I need to come up with some kind of fabricated piece to attach my deer cart
I think we could do that.
to mine without wrapping my rope around my waist, because that's what I did last year.
I know a guy with a fab shop.
That's true. Come up with something to hook up into the frame.
I think we could do it.
That'd be sweet. The tough part is,
He'd probably be stoked about that too.
and once if I get my rack on the back, it's like his has a real nice heavy duty rack. It already has it drilled in the back to attach something like
Yeah.
that, like a single
That's because
point.
Quiet Cat makes those deer carts and
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
Where mine's, I don't even know what my rack is. It just looks like this weaselly little wire thing. So I got to get that put on. But either way,
Yeah.
we'll figure something out. Heck, even tying it around the front of my bike and just driving out that way worked for me last year.
It is what it is.
You know,
buddy.
I didn't
Yeah.
have to drag the deer a mile.
Hey,
Slow and steady.
something to be said for that.
All right. We're way into this one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
We can wrap it up. I don't think anyone else is calling since
Nah, I closed it out.
since we hung up on them. But that was a good one, man.
It was a good one.
Make sure this one will post. So right now we're a week ahead of schedule as we're talking about this. So as this one posts, we should still be within the giveaway for Scree. So make sure you go check out the Make Camo Great Again giveaway. We told you how to win all that good stuff. If you missed it, go check out our Instagram reel. We're going to post here in a couple days and let you know how you can win potentially an elite starter bundle.
Yes.
From Scree.
From Scree.
Hashtag Scree.
Hashtag Scree. Hashtag make camo great again.
Make it great. Anything else you got, man, for this one?
No.
You're good?
I think that's
we
it.
can go to bed?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hashtag hot tub.
It was supposed to be a hot tub night.
It was supposed to be a hot tub
Son
night
of
for
a
you.
bitch.
Oh, bummer, dude.
That's all right. There's cooler nights to come.
That's true.
I'll get in that hot tub. Don't you worry.
I
Can't
know
keep
you
me
will.
out of it.
Until next week.
The distraction is real.
Let's go.